Hello, my name is Paul, the remote physio, and welcome to my summer kitchen here in Sicily. And today I want to let you in on a little secret. There is no such thing as bad sitting posture. The way that you sit is not causing you any pain whatsoever. And the way that you will sit for years to come will not cause you any pain in your body over time. Don't believe me? Then join me in today's video where I will explain why we thought bad sitting posture was the problem, what we know now is the real problem, and what is causing neck and back pain for people who sit at desks, and what would my best advice be now as a remote physiotherapist on how to combat this and prevent this in the future. What we are told: sit up straight. Don't sit like that. Your posture is terrible. You're going to hurt yourself. Sound familiar? Well, it does for me. I have been told that I have terrible posture all my life, especially sitting posture. And in fact, I almost failed a physio placement while I was studying because one of the senior physios who I wasn't working with saw the way that I was sitting with my patients and told my colleagues that the way I was sitting was rude and dangerous. I mean, seriously, like what even is that? And guess what? I haven't changed a bit. I haven't changed my posture. I haven't corrected anything. I'm still just here being myself, and I don't have any physical pain or physical health problems whatsoever. So, what's the deal? The logic is that when we sit slouched or slumped over, just like I am right now, we are actually compressing our spine and all of the muscles and joints and nerves in and around our spine. And that compression creates pain and extra health complications. And I see the logic there, I do. But there is one huge flaw to this theory, and that is the idea that as humans, we are all identical inside and out. This theory assumes that humans are all the same height, that our spines are all identical, that we all sit in the same chairs and in the same desks, and that we are all just operating as one, and there is nothing unique about us physically whatsoever. And that is just not true. We are all different, especially in our spines. Some of us have a curve in our spine more at the top. Some of us have a curve in our spine more at the bottom, and some of us have a curve in our spine more in the middle. So therefore, there is no such thing as a perfect posture because the majority of us can't even adopt the postures that we are told are perfect. And you are sitting there trying to tell me that if I have a nice chair, which is with a flat back, and I have a good knee positioning, that is going to mold and reshape the bones in my spine. Don't think so. The truth is that bad posture is not the problem. Yes, there are a lot of studies that have shown us that if you have bad posture and you have neck pain or back pain, an ergonomic setup at your desk for your work can help to reduce your symptoms. But it is not the cause of the problem, it is only a symptom of the problem. The real cause of the pain that we develop is length of time spent sitting. We have seen numerous studies that have shown us that if you sit for longer periods, then you are more likely to develop pain. And what we also see sometimes is that the more time you spend sitting, the more likely you are to adopt bad postures and then subsequently develop pain. And basically what this means is your body gets tired. You're sitting in the one position all day, 8 hours, your muscles, joints, everything gets tired and you naturally start to slump. And then you see that you have this bad posture and then you wake up the next morning and your back is sore. So you assume it's the posture. It's not. It's the time spent sitting. This is the real problem. And the cure, if you will, is addressing the issue of sitting for too long in sedentary behaviors. Bad posture is just a symptom of this problem and something that happens, but it is not directly correlated to the symptoms that we develop. And basically, what this means is we all have to move more. And this becomes a problem when we look at the modern working culture, which is mainly sitting at desk at home or in the office or anywhere in the world for between 8 to 10 hours a day, Monday to Friday, depending on who you work for. And that is just not what we are designed to do. We are designed to move. We are designed to bend. We are designed to run, jump, and expel our energy. But for too many of us, we are just too sedentary and we spend too much time at our desks. And that's the real problem. But obviously, your work doesn't want you to realize that. So they throw ergonomic chairs and occupational health at you, even though you feel underpaid, undervalued, you're stressed out, and overall you feel unsupported. And speaking of support, if you would like to support me and this channel, please subscribe. It only takes a second for you and it means the world to me. Better yet, if you know anyone that could benefit from this video, please share it with them. My goal with this channel is simple. I want to help as many people in this world understand their pain better so that they can deal with it better and feel better. That is it. So by sharing it with someone, you help me do that. And while you're doing that, I'll enjoy this espresso. Anyway, I was saying, the reality is though, is that the 8-hour work week, ergonomic chairs, and occupational therapy is here to stay. It might not be the cure to the problem, but it can definitely help. And it's much easier for companies to just bring in this kind of support than it is to change their complete ethos. The only way that's really going to change is through governmental policies and changes throughout the world, which we are starting to see slowly, but for the majority of us, companies will not budge on that one. Trust me, I have a lot of experience in occupational therapy, and I have given lots of advice to lots of companies on how they can better support with the pains and situations that they are in. As soon as you give them a solution, that means that the employee is going to have to work less, and they're going to have to really adapt how they work to support them. They hate it. They don't want it. They want something simple. They want just, can I not just buy them this and give them it and they'll be okay? And unfortunately, that's just not good enough. Time spent sitting is the problem, not you. It's not your body. It's not your spine. It's not your posture. It's the fact that you have been sitting in that same position for 8 hours a day for the last 20 years. That is the problem. Essentially, what you're doing is you're sacrificing the health of your body for your company. So please remember that and stop looking at yourself as a problem and realize that this problem goes way beyond you. My best advice as a remote physiotherapist, move more. Just incorporate more movement into your life as much as you can. Your body was designed to move. More walking, more running, more jumping, more sports, more exercise, more movement in general. And for those of you that are lucky enough to work fully remotely, not with people not looking over your shoulders, use that to your advantage. I used to do this all the time, and I still do. When I have a full clinic diary, if I get cancellation in that, I see that as a gift. I see that as an opportunity to go for a walk, to stretch my legs during the day. Movement is always key. And really, you should be sitting in one position for no more than 3 hours. I mean, just look at me in this video. I have changed my position 4 times just while filming it. Did you notice? If you have an employer, challenge them. Ask them if you can do more result-based work rather than just time-based. Say to them, look, this is what you want me to do. If I can do it in this amount of time and you get the same results, how does that sound to you? You're a valued member of the company and you're sacrificing the health of your body for them. So you have leverage here. And if you happen to work for yourself, you work from home, you're a freelancer, you have your own business, then take that responsibility upon yourself. Do not do this. Move more, be flexible, find more time for exercise. Most of your work, if you run your own business or a freelancer, will also be project based, not time based. So prioritize that. More movement is key. And if you have the kind of job that is just back to back tasks and calls, and you're employed by someone else, and there's just not really anything you can do, then take a leaf out of my book. And when you get 5 minutes or a minute, just do some squats, do some press ups, do some jumps, shake your body, move as much as you can. When I have a full calendar back to back, I used to do that for 10 hours a day. And whenever I could, I would just get up and move around, shake everything off, do some press ups, explosive movement, just move as much as I can. Just get that into your head. movement is key. And if you're still thinking that you're really struggling here and you're in a lot of pain and you're looking for professional support and a personalized care plan, then I would encourage you to book a session with me because I have actually just opened my remote physiotherapy clinic, Physi. And you can click the link in the description below and book your initial consultation, and I can help you design a plan that is going to help you recover from whatever is bothering you, and we can even talk to your employer. So to sum everything up, bad sitting posture doesn't really exist. Why? Because it is not the direct cause of pain in our back and our spine. Not in the short term, not in the long term. The problem is the fact that we are sitting for too long throughout the day. As humans, we have become too sedentary, especially with our work. 8 hours a day sitting down is just too much. No chair or amazing desk is going to solve that problem. And you are perfect just as you are. Just because you sit there slouched or you sit there hunched over, it doesn't mean that you're rude. It doesn't mean that you're hurting yourself. And it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. That's just the way you are. And if you can get up and move and feel good about yourself, then this pain will go away. And that is really it. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I hope more than anything that I helped you understand your pain a little bit better, and as a result has made you feel a little bit better. Bye.